Hi.
Hi. We're having a date day.
We're having a date day. I said I want to get out of the house, and I said let's go anywhere and let's go get breakfast. I just kind of threw that out there, and she unraveled it, and she has a whole day planned for us here in, is it Historical Buckeye or Downtown Buckeye? Oh. I'll find out. But we're in Historical / Downtown Buckeye, and we're going to breakfast, and then we're gonna do a bunch of other stuff. So come along. I think this classifies as historical, and the downtown part is just like where the city hall and stuff is, which is in this vicinity. But I think I saw a sign that said Historical Buckeye. The memorial here, U.S. Army, Air Force. Yep, it says Historical Buckeye on that sign. There we go. We're going with Historical Buckeye. It looks like a tequila sunrise, but what is it?
Sunrise? Wait,
Sunset.
Sunset.
Yeah,
Sunset.
But it's rum and passion fruit?
Yeah, something like that.
Try it.
It's pretty though.
Try it. She wanted a mimosa, but they were out of mimosas.
Must be out of
Champagne?
champagne.
Champagne, yeah. Good? Good. And I went with their Bloody Mary. They have their own spicy mix. They made little bacon, some olive for you to try. You like the green ones? You can have my celery. Oh yeah, that's a good Bloody Mary. We have a chorizo omelet and some home fries, and Tiffany went with a ciabatta breakfast sandwich. It's got bacon, cheese, egg. And we're gonna finish it off with a homemade cinnamon roll. Tiffany's still deconstructing her sandwich.
Because I'm making room for that.
I have plenty of room.
Oh.
Lick it, lick it.
I was literally thinking in my head, not even like paying attention. It's really good.
It's so good. Well, that was a fantastic breakfast. I have to admit, when I looked at the menu, I was like, this seems very basic, very plain compared to the place that I suggested originally. But Tiffany looked at the reviews were better, and everything was homemade. Like everything, they kept saying like homemade this, homemade that, from scratch. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, and there's the coffee shop that's moving in across the street. Beautiful. And there's the other place. Boom. Looks like we're going across the street. Yep. So now we're gonna explore Historical Buckeye. Tattoo place on. Ooh, we get a tattoo. We get a small tattoo here in Buckeye.
Really?
I can't see. Vintage and handmade. Oh, okay. So this is Screws and Sparkles, all vintage, homemade stuff for the most part, and it's like broken up into different companies. They all have their own little booths. So this is lavishly vintage, and this is the Cactus Crew and Home Goods. So they all have like their own little spots. And we actually had a friend that used to have a booth in here. I don't think she's in here anymore, but Sweet Sauce Apparel. What's that for?
It's a straw topper.
Oh, straw topper. Okay. Yeah, see, this is empty for somebody to come in here and put their stuff in. This is Teeny Bug Creations. How far is the tap room?
Oh, drive. We have to drive.
What about the butcher?
Let's drive.
Heading over to this market. We've been in here before, last time we were down here. Chicken legs.
Is this what we're doing for dinner?
Yep.
What now?
We're gonna get some lips.
Kidneys?
Libs, kidneys, liver, pig ears, tripe tubes, that's the intestines. Look at that big old tongue. It's basically a grocery store. All right, so we hopped in the car, went a couple blocks down the road because it is hot, and we could have walked it, but it's hot right now in the sun.
We would totally walk it if we could.
Yeah.
But it's too hot.
So we're here at the Arlington Cattle Company, local butcher. I've been wanting to come here for a while, honestly. And when Tiffany was looking at like what's down the strip and what's on the aisle, the road, she's like, "Oh, there's that butcher." I'm like, "Done." Because I said I wanted to do ribs tomorrow, but I said tonight we're open for whatever. So she's like, "Let's go in here and grab some steaks." So we're gonna check out our local butcher. Going in. Okay, so cool little place. I walked in.
Oh, okay.
That was it. I'm gonna explain here in a second. Very small place. Like literally, you walk in the door and 2 feet you're at the counter. Both the burger shop and the meat counter are right there. They have pretty much the entire space for the kitchen and the butcher in the back. But I took a picture of the menu. They have a ton of beef options, and you're saying from what you can remember, the prices are really good.
Cheaper than the grocery store.
Yeah. I'm assuming all this beef comes from Arlington, Texas, because of the name of the company is Arlington Cattle Company. So this probably all comes in from Texas. Oh, hey, hi. Future Clintus here, editing the vlog, and I did my research. The Arlington Cattle Company is from Arlington, Texas, but in 2019 moved to Buckeye, Arizona. They moved their cattle, moved everything to Buckeye, and they've been running their business out of Buckeye. And in 2022, they opened their butcher shop. So the butcher shop's only been there for 2 years. The company's been in Buckeye, Arizona since 2019, and the company's been up and running since 2014. So it's actually a relatively new company. But now knowing that they are actually local cows, hormone-free, grass-fed, grain-finished, I just told Tiffany I want to buy all my meat from them from now on. Like, we're definitely gonna go back and buy some more meat. And first we'll go and get a cinnamon roll, right? Gotta get a cinnamon roll since we're there. Then we'll go get the butcher and we'll get some meat. And they do offer butcher boxes, so I think, like I told her, I said we need to make some room in the freezer and then just go get a box and be good on meat for months. But yeah, just wanted to point that out. But we got 3 bone-in New York strips. They were $8 something a pound, but then they were 20% off. Like they had like 5 things on sale for this, like today only, and bone-in New York strips were one of them. So they're frozen, which is fine, obviously, but they're already prepackaged. So that was kind of the thing. If we wanted a specific cut, if we wanted a specific like thickness, we could request something like that. Obviously, being a butcher, but it's busy. Like there's so many cars in here, and people are like just going in waiting for their orders. So definitely want to come back on a slower day. I have more time to kind of like think about things. And they offer the meat boxes, like the butcher boxes. And so I took a picture of the menu. I'm gonna go back home and like do some research and figure out what we can do, what's the most economical, and then what we can fit in our freezer. It'd be smart to come in here and grab a bunch of beef and then be set for a while, especially if the prices are that good. What's next?
I think that's all I got. Just the tack room?
Tack room. I thought it was the tap room.
I think it's tack.
Tacky tap. We're gonna have a beer. Probably skip the appetizer.
I know.
I'm so full. Well, there wasn't a lot to walk around. We thought we'd be like walking around more, but again, it's so hot. It's quick in and out, in and out. We'll cruise the highway and we'll see what we find. A few miles in the other direction, we're now at the Tack Room, which also is next door to a veterinarian center. I was like, "Are you sure this is a bar? This looks like a horse hospital." So this is the Tack Room. It's actually quite big inside. It's it feels like a hall, a giant bar, huge bar. But there's no music playing. It's very quiet in here. But they have quite a big selection of drinks and beers and all kinds of stuff. We're back home. Both kids were here. Hung out with Sierra for about an hour or so. And she got her belly button pierced. That's the newest one. I don't know, how many piercings does she have in her ear now? I've lost track, actually. I think she has 3 lobes. And then, Bryce, do you know?
What?
How many piercings she has now? Like, in her ears? I think she has 3 lobes, and then she has like the conch and the lobe and the blah, blah, blah. Like she's got like 3 other different ones. So I think it's 3, 6, 9, maybe 10. And then she just got her belly button pierced. So that's her thing. It's cute. It's fine. It's whatever. She just left to go meet up with her friend Zaria down in Chandler. And so she's going to go dinner with her, hang out, and probably stay the night. And Bryce got home from work. He said it was slow. Whew. Walking in this direct sunlight is like fire. It's 105. UV index is only 4, but damn, it's like a magnifying glass just lasering me. Whew. And buffalo cauliflower, a little happy hour margarita and wine, but buffalo cauliflower. Nice little happy hour there. Been a while since we sat at that bar. We always go to our taco shop. Tips wants, chips, salsa, margaritas. Even though their drinks are fabulous and their food is phenomenal. So, looking forward to the bar expansion and making this my future hotspot. All right, we made it back home. I'm just laughing at dumb stuff the entire time I'm walking over here. Just like dumb things. I'm laughing my ass off. I don't know. I can't control it. Anyway, we're back home. I'm gonna start pulling out the grill and getting the coals ready and get it lit, get it going. And then we need to continue defrosting these steaks. And here's what we're working with: 3 bone-in New York strips. Grill. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, we're getting there. We're crackling. Oh, I can smell the mesquite. Whoop, whoop. I popped the top on this last night and then put it back on before I went to bed. And then I popped it again today when I got back. But as you can see, the water's kind of cloudy. I've been testing it and adding stuff to it. I shocked it. I'm getting ready to clean the filter again, just to think, I'm wondering if it's just like really cloudy, and I know I've been keeping up with the weekly, what's that stuff called? Spa Perfect, whatever. I've just been kind of keeping up with the chlorine and the pH levels and stuff. So clearly it's needing a little bath of its own. Gonna light it up tonight. Burn, baby, burn. Here we go. We got some roasted hatch green chilies, spicy, and we have 3 beautiful bone-in New York strips from the butcher. So excited. Let those rest now for about, 10 minutes or so, and yours will be ready.
Looks good.
Timer just went off for the potatoes. We're gonna check them. Tiffany, tell them what you're checking for.
I don't know. Are they squishy?
Squishy. The thumb test. Still hard? Alright. Then go back in. Set the timer! Oh look, we also got broccoli. Also, I mixed Costco pre-made margarita, which by the way is the best pre-made margarita. And we've had a lot. All the flavored ones, all the infused ones. We've had a lot. Not gonna say all, but we've had a lot. And the Costco one is the best. And I mean the one that already has alcohol in it. Like pre-made, you just pour it over ice, ready to drink. It's awesome. Anyway, I took that and I mixed in some Bellini Bliss Bubbly. which is peach, pineapple, and mango. So it has a little bit of fizz. It's got some fruity tropical stuff. Makes it a margarita. Delicious. Refreshing. Oh. She didn't find a bigger straw.
You're a goof.
That's not any better. It's still hard to suck through. Much better.
Drop me a piece. Oh, I'm camera shy. Oh wait, no, my food's over here, guys. See? My food's here. Ooh. How's it looking?
Looks fantastic. Like I said though, this is a really marbled New York strip. Oh, look at that color. Ta-da.
I missed it.
It's rich.
Looks good.
There you go.
Wait. Ooh, there we go.
Perfecto. We just cut one steak, and it is absolutely perfection. It is phenomenal. It is a beautiful, beautiful New York strip, and I love the richness with the extra fat. I'm definitely going back to these guys. I want to try a ribeye. I want to try a tenderloin. Hell, I even want to try a sirloin. That is beautiful. Woo! Okay, so just bit into the first hatch green chili. Holy crap, it is hot. I was not expecting that. I've had spicy hatch chilies, Arribas. You can get them grilled on your fajitas and stuff, and they will kick your ass. This is like that level. I took my first bite and I was like, oh, okay, it's spicy, but it's not bad. Bryce took a bite of it and he was like dying. I was like, really, is that spicy? I took another bite, the closer down to the seeds. Holy crap, I am sweating. Yeah. I haven't sweat like this in forever. Woo! They're delicious though. I want another bite, they're so spicy. Up next, we got a loaded baked potato, butter, sour cream, green onions. That's my minimum. And I chopped up one of the hatch green chilies. We're getting crazy. We're gonna put some spice on it. Whew, wrapped up with dinner. I definitely ate too much. Oh, there was a lot of steak, a lot of potatoes, and we, went and did happy hour. Had a late breakfast. The cinnamon roll. Oof, I'm still talking about the cinnamon roll. Still giving me shivers. I told Bryce that was probably the best. That was probably that might have been the best cinnamon roll I've ever had, hands down. So I told Tiffany I'd go back in a heartbeat for a cinnamon roll and a latte. Verdict on the steak, guys. Great. Tiff?
It was great.
Yeah?
It was good.
You gonna go back and get it again?
Yeah.
We're definitely going back to the butcher. I'm definitely going to go back. Which means I'm going to go back and get a cinnamon roll and a latte. Anyway, we're sitting here on my laptop looking at college courses. Bryce is trying to figure out what program he wants to go into. There's two main career paths. It's athletic training and physical therapy. And so he's looking into salaries and growth opportunities and stuff like that. And physical therapists make more money across the board from what he's Googling. Well, we go to the NAU website and we look up the programs. Well, physical therapist, you get a doctorate, right? So you're going for more school. Athletic training, you get a master's, so it's less school. That makes sense. Typically, that's how the world works, and career-wise, it's like the more schooling you have, the longer that it takes you to get your degree. Typically, you make more money. There's an inherent value to a title, to a career, because of the training that was required to acquire it. So now he's looking at classes, looking at curriculum, that sort of thing. It's we just started his senior year. He's got a lot of time left, but it's going to seem like it's going to go fast because we're going to schedule meetings and trips and visits to colleges that he's looking at. And obviously Flagstaff NAU is his number one choice at the moment. So he's just getting eager to figure out what his path that he's going on, because he's like me, he doesn't want to waste any time. Started to watch some Theo Vaughn stand-up comedy, but then I laid down, and as soon as I laid down, I started dozing off. So I think I'm gonna stop there and go hit the bed with Tiff. She's got something on, and I can hear it in the background. And just gonna play some Magic, do my dailies, and call it a night. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I really enjoyed being out and about, checking out, downtown Buckeye. And I told Tiffany once a weekend I want to get out. No matter what it is. I don't care where we go. I literally just want to get dressed and leave the house. So gonna try and keep that a reoccurring thing moving forward. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for Sunday. Vlog on.